What is up, Divine Feminines? It's about 8 hours after I recorded the video that you're about to watch. And let me tell you something. I've been out running around shopping, just came back. Somebody's divine masculine is really trying to communicate something to you all. Today's reading is not a love reading, but I had to add this to the video because somebody has been channeling this song through me all day. So I'm going to sing a couple of bars of this song, and you guys may want to look this one up. This one is a song by Teddy Riley and Blackstreet from back in the day. It's titled Before I Let You Go. Okay, so listen, let me give y'all a few bars of this song because this somebody's divine masculine will not leave me alone. So let me go give you all this channeled message through song, and then we'll start with today's video. And then you guys, please don't forget to check out my website, www.mtalfordarts.com, and check out my book. Again, this is not a love reading today, but please be sure to check out my book. Since we're talking about somebody's divine masculine, channeling a message to them via song, check out my book, Twin Flames, Understanding and Solving the Problem of the Avoidant Dismissive Divine Masculine. And I'm here to tell you there are some precious gems in that book for you. So be sure you get your copy. You can get it at my website, www.mtalfordarts.com, autographed in paperback or collector's edition hardcover, or you can get it in ebook on Amazon Kindle, or you can also order it in print at amazon.com. You can get it in hardcover or paperback there, or you can get it in ebook format at Apple Books for those of you with Apple devices, and also on Amazon Kindle. Now, before we get to today's reading, just a couple bars. Here we go. All right. I don't want to lose your love. Don't want to lose you. I don't want to say bye-bye. Don't want to lose you. True love is so hard to find. And it's right between your lips and mine. And mine, before I let go, before I let you go away. Can I get a kiss good night? All right, y'all, that's from somebody's divine masculine, okay? So enjoy today's reading. And again, do not forget to check out my website, www.mtalfordarts.com. Enjoy today's reading. Happy sunrise. Today's date is Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. And I would like to welcome you back to Maddie T's Twin Flame Guidance. That was my old channel. Still trying to get that old channel name out of my system. This is MDT 888 Spirit Guide, and I'm your host, Maddie T. Welcome back. And today, again, Tuesday, January 13th, 2026, we're going to be doing a Divine Feminine reading, or reading for the Divine Feminine Collective. Whichever way you want to hear it, that's how you got it, all right? So anyway, y'all, I'm in a little bit of a giddy mood. I had a nice weekend. It was busy. That's the vibes for the Capricorn out there. By the way, shout out to you if you're a Capricorn. Happy birthday to you. We still got about a week left. Not quite a week, but just a little bit under a week left in Capricorn season. So shout out to my fellow Capricorns out there. Now, we're going to get into this reading, y'all. And before I get into this reading, I want to say this, since it is Capricorn season. Capricorn, slow down and take a break. Slow down. I know I just told y'all I had a nice weekend, relaxing weekend, but it was busy. But it wasn't as busy as it has been in recent years. I've been really focusing on and being intentional about taking more breaks and relaxing and allowing whatever blessings are coming you guys' way to catch up with you. So you may or may not be a Capricorn watching this video, Capricorn Sun. You may have some Capricorn placements in your chart, I don't know. But you don't have to be to receive that message. If you are somebody who has been going super hard for the longest, understand that we just had a 9-year cycle close out, and we are at the beginning of a new 9-year cycle, okay? 2026 is a 1 year. So y'all pay attention, relax. There's a lot going on in the world, but listen, your perception of how things are is your reality. Remember that. Your reality is based on your perception. So with that being said, we're going to get started with this reading. Y'all know the vibes over here. We do a Divine Feminine readings Divine Feminine reading on Mondays, but today's not Monday, today's Tuesday. And again, because I didn't push myself yesterday, we're going to do a Divine Masculine reading midweek, and then we do a collective reading on the weekend. This past weekend, I took a break from doing that collective reading, but we're back here, and we're going to get started. So in today's reading, again, I like the way that it came out the last time where we pulled the card. The card told us what we were going to be looking at with regards to what type of reading it was going to be. And I'm going to continue in that format. So I've got my Oceanic Tarot deck today, and I have my Lightseers Tarot deck, and I'm going to let the Holy Spirit guide me on which deck to use, because whichever deck is there, okay, your card, let me re-say that, let me reframe that. Your card, your message is going to be in one of those two decks. And once we're done with your messages, based on, again, whatever comes out, it could be work related, it could be action related, activity related, it could be about communication or your thoughts, or it could be about love, romance, the heart, whatever, emotions. Okay. And so whichever one comes out, we're going to do that reading. And then we're going to pull, I've got 3 Oracle decks out today. So I'm going to pull one of 3 Oracle cards for you guys. I'm going to pull one each from each of those Oracle card decks. Today we got introducing a new deck, Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle deck. We're going to go with one of my favorite, the Lightseers deck. Not Lightseers. Yes, it is the Starseed deck. Y'all, it's still early. I wanted to get this knocked out early today, so just to give me more room on the back end. And then we're going to finish up with a card from the Empaths Empowerment Oracle deck, okay? Because some of y'all watching me are empaths, and you know it, okay? So I don't want to belabor this any longer. Let's go ahead and get this reading started, y'all. I am going to pull a card. I'm going to shuffle, and whatever comes out, that'll tell me what type of reading we're going to be doing today, and the title will reflect it. So at this stage in the video, I do not know what I'm going to title this this reading, but you'll know by the time it's uploaded. Thank you all for being here, and thank you all that continue to watch the videos, comment, and share, and thank you for your likes. They help the messages to get out to more people. When you like the video, it tells me that I'm on the right path, but it also helps trigger the algorithm so that more people can see the video and benefit from the messages. And again, as with any tarot or energy reading, it is general. It's for the collective. It is not an individual reading, okay? So if the message is for you, it's for you. But if it's not for you, don't try to hand jam it in there. It's just not for you. Go on to another reading, and or maybe the next one will be for you, okay? So 7 of Pentacles is the card we pulled, okay? So this reading for you, Divine Feminine, today is going to have something to do with your work, something that you're working on, okay? Or something that has to deal with finance, or something that has to deal with abundance. We don't know what this message is going to be yet, but I am going to keep pulling here, and we're going to find out what's coming out. So 7 of Pentacles, that's a good way to start. Let me just see what's on the bottom of that deck, just to kind of get the overall energy. The Moon in reverse. The Moon in reverse. So perhaps the general message today is going to be that there is some secret being revealed with regards to something that you got coming in the way of finance, abundance, money, work, career, something. Okay, something is going to come from underneath the water and reveal itself to you guys, with regards to something that you're working on. Let's find out what that is. Okay, all right. And this session has already been prayed over. It is protected. It's protected. It is blessed with love. Okay, and that card was sticking out, so that's the card Spirit wants me to take. Is blessed with love energy from Archangel Raphael. It is protected by Archangel Michael, and the wisdom of the Divine Mother, the Holy Spirit, is present. And of course, we have the overall providence and protection of the Most High. All right, y'all, let's get in this thing. All right. The Hanged Man. Okay, the Hanged Man. So with this number 12 card, the Hanged Man coming out, and the number 12, let's look at that. Some of you may have a birthday that is in the 12th month of the year, December. Some of you may be December Sagittariuses. Some of you may be December Capricorns. Okay, shout out to you again if you're a Capricorn. I love my Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn myself. But this is a Pisces card, actually. So this is Pisces energy here, has something to deal with spirit. Now, we've already seen this Pisces energy show up twice, because the Moon is a Pisces card and the Hanged Man is a Pisces card. So some of you all have something. This has something to do. I want to pull a clarifier on this, because, again, this has something to do with finance for you guys. Maybe some of you have, and again, with that card that came out to direct me in the type of reading this is going to be, that Seven of Pentacles. Some of you have been working on your finances. As you can see, this individual in this, and this is from the Light Seers deck. As you can see, this individual here, and this is a male here. So some of you watching might be men that are carriers of the divine feminine archetype. I don't know. Anyway, this guy here is he's planted seeds. He's planted pentacles in the earth, and he appears to be praying over them. Look at the energy that's flowing between his hand and the roots. Okay, so this is right in alignment with the energy of today's reading. Some of you all have been praying over your finances. Some of you all you've been doing the work. This is a recurring theme. We've been hearing this theme going back to that 1212 portal. And if you have not seen that 1212 portal reading, I'll put a link in the description box for you to see it. That is a very powerful reading, and it will activate for you whenever you see it, even though it happened on the 12th of December, 2025. The way these portals work, when you attach the energy of a portal to a reading, whenever you see that reading, you are able to reactivate that portal in your own experience, in your own existence. Because remember, we are timeless beings. Linear time is an illusion. Linear time is attached to this physical body, but you are an infinite being occupying a physical body. So those two energies are at play. Yes, there is linear time that affects your body. However, when you're talking about energy, it's like the Akashic records. Remember, so many people that study energy, so many people that are in the esoteric communities, a lot of teachers out here, they will all tell you the same thing. The past, the present, and the future are occurring at the same time. So don't let a date like 1212 that happened in the past keep you from looking at a portal reading from 1212. You enter that portal and you're able to extract that energy whenever you see that reading. And the same applies today. So now, and my nose itching, that spirit confirmation. So let's talk about this energy again. This energy here again, the moon card in reverse is the revelation. That is revelation energy. That is something coming up out of the water. Neptune energy there. Remember, Neptune is about the depths of water. Water is spirit, water is emotions. So some of you have had some sort of emotional attachment to whatever your career is, whatever you've been working on. That is this Pentacles energy. This Pentacles energy. Pentacles is about work, it's about activity, but it's also about finance and money. And this Seven of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles is the energy of someone who is growing. They've done the work, they put the work in, and now they leave it up to the universe. Y'all listen, I'm someone who plants food every year. Every year I plant food. Sometimes what I plant takes off and it grows in abundance and I have an abundant yield. And other times I plant it and I'm lucky if I get one piece of fruit. Like last year, I planted tomatoes. I got one tomato. It was sweet. It was sweet. Heirloom tomatoes. Now I did plant some cherry tomatoes, and I got quite a few of those. But I planted heirloom tomatoes, and when the season was over and it looked like it was time for me to pull that stuff up, nothing grew. I was like, well, I guess I didn't get any heirloom tomatoes this year. To my surprise, when I started moving the plants out of the way, moving the weeds out of the way, there was this big, fat, juicy. It wasn't super huge, but it was a juicy, ripe heirloom tomato. So I was able to benefit from that. And with that story being shared, y'all, some of y'all have been putting in work for a long time that perhaps you thought wasn't catching root. Okay. But guess what? Here again, look at this energy. He's praying. He's done the work. All you can do is till the ground, get it prepped, plant the seeds, maybe initially water it, maybe put some fertilizer on it. But it's between the sun and the rain hitting it that's going to make that grow, and the will of the Most High. If the Most High doesn't want that to grow, then it's not going to grow. If the earth doesn't want to give you any fruit, she's not going to yield her fruit for you. It doesn't matter how much seed you plant. But here, as you can see, he's done the work and he's praying and he's activating. Some of y'all, listen, I got I don't know what date you're watching this, but I've got another channel, Matt D. Talford, and I'm going to be talking about on there on Tuesday. I'm going to go live on Tuesday here, the 13th, and I'm going to be talking about the power of prayer and what real prayer really looks like, not begging and pleading. This guy, does he have his hands together begging and pleading, or is he activating? That's so much synchronicity here, y'all, that this card comes up on the day that I'm going to be talking about prayer and activation on my other channel. So some of you have put in some work with regards to your finance, with regards to career, with regards to money, with regards to abundance, and you've been dedicated at it and you've been praying over it. Well, this is here to tell you, look, You're about to get some secret revealed. Something is going to come up out of the water. Something's going to come up out of the water. You know what that Pisces energy is? Pisces is the rule of the 12th house. The 12th house is the bridge between heaven and earth, the spirit realm and the physical realm. Okay? So some of you all have been doing that work. You've been praying, activating in your spiritual energy and your divine feminine. She is, if you're talking about a twin flame connection, the divine feminine is the spiritual head of that connection. Okay? The divine masculine is the physical head. So this isn't a love reading, but this is here to tell you that there's even some synchronicity there, because you got the feminine energy of this Pisces energy, the hanged man. Pisces is feminine energy, and then you got masculine energy showing up here. Now, earth energy technically is feminine, but we got a guy here, and he's growing and he's activating. He's putting that light energy into it. Light energy, that soars. That is air energy. That is light is kind of a mixture of air and fire. Okay, let's be honest with it. It's kind of a mixture of air and fire, because the light moves through the air, and the source of the light is generally fire. And I don't mean like a flame fire, but I'm talking about the fire element. Light is fire element, but it moves through the air, so they go together. So you got the combination of masculine and feminine energy here too. So this could be an indication that there's some union on the horizon for some of you divine feminines watching. But again, something is going to be revealed to you all. All right, Pisces energy, the moon. It's also Cancer energy, because the moon technically is Cancer energy. Also, you got the number. This is the number 18 card. Okay, it's the number 18 card. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 is the end of a cycle. How about that? 9 energy. 9 is the end of a cycle, the end of one thing and the beginning of something new. And that 9 energy is the moon in reverse. So that is something coming to an end and now being revealed to you with regards to something that you've been working on and praying over. Okay. And something that you've been waiting. You've been in this energy of waiting. You've been in this energy of waiting. Like, you know what? I'm just going to hang out here until the answers come to me, or until this thing reveals itself. Well, Spirit is telling you that whatever that is that you've been working on with regards to your pentacles is going to reveal itself. Okay. So let me, I don't know if I need to pull an advice card on that, to be honest. I don't even think I need to. You guys, you've been in this energy of waiting. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Something with regards to your pentacles, something with regards to your money that you planted and you worked on a long time ago is finally going to start manifesting itself, as we can see here with this moon card in reverse. So, I'm tempted to go deeper, but temptation, we're not giving into temptation today. Okay. So I am not going to pull any more cards. That's for somebody. You're going to know exactly what that is for you. One of the things I like to do on this channel, y'all, I'm a little bit protective. Okay. Maybe that's my Cancer moon. Cancer energy is protective, and the moon is about emotions and spirit. So I'm kind of protective from a spiritual standpoint too. And so one of the things I like to do on this channel is I like to leave it to you all to define what this reading means to you. I don't like to dig too deep, because sometimes people that are not so, or energies that are not in your favor, perhaps, so to say, or energies that are not for you, watch these readings sometimes. And you don't need to know. What's that? Matthew 6:6. That's one of my favorite scriptures. It says, pray in secret, and the Father will reward you openly. Okay. So let them see it when it sprouts. All right. We're not going to dig any deeper to try to find out what that is. We just know that it's something that you planted a while ago and we're putting in the work. Spirit said to let you know. All that prayer energy you were putting into it too, Pisces, all that imagination. Pisces rules over the imagination. Okay. High vibrational energy. I tell y'all all the time on my other channel, Matt D. Talford, if you have Pisces placements, you have to make sure that you keep your vibrations high, because Neptune can be trickster energy. Okay. But then there are no tricks in this reading. There are no tricks. Okay. There are no tricks here present in this reading. You guys have been in this hangman energy for a while. Okay. You've been in that hanged man energy for a while, and whatever it is coming out. These cards all go together. I know I was pulling this one to see what the message is with regards to your finance, but the message is simple, y'all. Whatever it is that you've been waiting for, it's coming. It's coming, and that's the overall energy of the deck. Not the deck, the reading. That's the overall energy of the reading. So whatever it is that you've been in this hangman energy, this hanging out in this limbo energy with that number 12 energy. 12 is what? Again, the 12th house. So it's funny how these go together. 12th house is Pisces energy, and this is a Piscean card, okay, in this Oceanic Tarot deck. The other thing too, with 12, 12, if you break it down, 1 plus 2 is 3. That's communication. So some of you all are going to be getting some communication with regards to something with your finance. Okay. Something with your finance. Let me pull one more card, y'all. Let me pull one more card. Oh, look at that. What came out? The world. The world. Okay. And there's more 3 energy there. 2 plus 1 is 3. Communication. So y'all listen. That's state, that's stability, that's foundation, that's success. This world card is Capricorn energy because that is you're arriving at the pinnacle. You have achieved success. So this is great energy, y'all. Whatever it is you've been working on, okay? And Spirit ain't giving me no extra details, but it's coming in. It's coming in. And it is not gonna be. We speak things that have not appeared yet as though that you have them in your hand. Whatever it is, you are here. You have arrived. You have achieved success. Okay. And I've already put that. No, I didn't put it back in there. Good. Here it is. So the message is simple. Whatever it is, and the overall energy was the moon card in reverse. So that is that moon card in reverse as a supportive energy for this reading is that whatever it is that you've been, something is going to be revealed to you. Something is going to be revealed. What was hidden is now going to come forth. Okay. I've seen that energy this weekend. I've seen it this weekend. Okay. I'm not going to go into any details about that, but we are now in the season of Revelation, y'all. And I'm not talking about Revelation as the last book in the Bible, though some things from Revelation may be popping up too. That's a story for another day. My dog barking there is confirmation. Okay. So, but the overall energy supporting this reading today is revelation. So something is going to be revealed to you with regards to what you've been working on. Okay. And I'm here to tell you, you've been hanging out. You've been praying about it. You've been in spirit about it. You've been meditating on it. You have been steadfast and unmovable. Okay. And guess what? It's coming in. It's here. It's here. It has arrived. You guys have achieved it. Whatever it is that you were working on, you have achieved success in it. The 21. And what did I tell you? That the energy of that 18 card, the moon, that's 9. That's the end of a cycle, right? That's minor arcana. That's a 9 card in minor. Well, actually, it's a moon. The moon card's major arcana too. So this is a lot of spiritual energy here. A lot of spirit present in this reading. You had 3 major arcanas that came out here. You had the moon card, you had the hanged man card, and now you got the world card. This is the spirit speaking directly to one or more of you divine feminines watching this video right now. The revelation of what it is that you planted in the ground, in your hearts. Okay, the earth energy, that's your feminine energy. Whatever it is that you planted in the soil of your heart, and you said, I'm going to keep putting this effort in. I'm going to pray over this thing. Where's my card? I'm going to pray over it. I'm going to pray expecting, not begging and pleading. Y'all check my other channel out, Matt D. Talford. It ain't for everybody. It's for anybody, but it ain't for everybody. Okay. All right. That channel is for anybody, but it ain't for everybody. So check me out. If I'm for you, you're going to like that channel. You're going to subscribe to. If I'm not, then you know it is what it is. But listen. Okay. Prayer is powerful. Prayer is activation. It's not begging and pleading. Look at his confidence. That is the look of someone that has their eyes closed. They're meditating. They're pouring their energy into it. That yellow, that's solar plexus. Solar plexus is confidence. That's faith. The center of your faith comes from your soul, your core. You got 2 core energies. Your masculine core is your 3rd chakra. That's your solar plexus. Look at all the yellow in this card. Okay, that's confidence. And your feminine core is your heart chakra. That's the color green. So those 2 combined for 7, the 7 of Pentacles. The 3rd chakra and the 4th chakra, 3 plus 4 is 7. This is the 7 of Pentacles. This is your masculine energy and feminine energy being poured into a creation. And look at the confidence in his face. I'm activating this and expecting it to come. I'm activating it and expecting it to come. And watch it come. Look at it sprouting out from underneath the soil and coming up. Okay? So the message is simple, y'all. Whatever you've been waiting for, you've been hanging out waiting for. Hey, listen, I'm just gonna wait on God. Guess what? It's here. It's here. Congratulations. Let me put these away because I'll just keep harping on this, and that's part of my Mercury and Sagittarius sometimes. So anyway, I try to watch the shadow side of it. It can tend to be sometimes to carry on when it's time to move on, but it is what it is. So I'm going to let that go, y'all. Thank you. And we're not done. We're going to get into the Oracle card readings now. So I'm going to start with the Starseed Oracle deck. You know what? No, I'm going to honor the order in which I have them. So right to left, I've got the the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle, followed by the Star Seed Oracle, and then we're going to finish up with that Empaths Empowerment deck to empower any of you empaths watching this video. Okay, let me shuffle. I'm going to pull one card. Beautiful reading today. Beautiful reading, Divine Feminines. All right, and if you're Divine Masculine cross-watching for Divine Feminine, y'all know the rules over here. If it's a heavy reading, we pray for them. If it's a light, happy reading, celebrate with them in your heart, okay? Because if this is the person you're connected to, when you're celebrating for them, you're celebrating. When you're celebrating with them, you're celebrating with yourself, all right? When you're praying for them, you're praying for yourself. All right, so I'm going to take this last card. The Matriarch, nurture the harvest. The Matriarch, nurture the harvest. What did we just see with that seven? What did I put that card away? I did. What did we just see with that Seven of Pentacles card, y'all? What did we just see? Something growing. What did we tell you about the World card? We said it's here. Look at the energy here. The harvest. I told y'all, whatever you've been working on is here. You can't make this stuff up, y'all. I just shuffled these cards. Spirit said take the last card. The cards were face down. I took it. This is the number 3 card. We've been seeing a lot of number 3 energy. Communication. Okay. What that 12 card, number 12 card, the Hanged Man. 1 plus 2 is 3. That's communication. Okay. That is communication. The World card, number 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. That's communication. And then you pull a number 3 card. Some of y'all might need to go look up 333. Go look up angel number 333. I just gave it to you. You got a synchronicity in this. Spirit is all over this reading, Divine Feminine. The Matriarch, nurture the harvest. I told you something is coming in. Now Spirit is telling you to nurture it. Let me read from the guidebook on this, okay? Thank you all for being here today. This is a beautiful reading. I love when I'm able to sit in the middle of interpreting energy for you all. It is such a privilege. It really is. So, and because it's early, y'all know I don't like to wear these readers, and I do eye exercises, and there are times when it feels like things are bouncing back, and I can read the fine print again, and then there are other days like my eyes are like, nah, you need to go to sleep, bro. So y'all know that those are muscles, right? Muscles control your ability to see something clearly versus not. It's muscles, all right? So sometimes with muscles, it's like those of you who work out, you know that you have to rest in order to recover. Rest to recover. You can't just keep working out. You can't work out 24 hours a day. You got to take a break. Even for people that work the same muscle group, I know people that do arms every day. I know people that do legs every day. Even still, you got to go to sleep. You got to give some level of recovery, okay? So let's put these on there. A little crooked, but I don't care. I just need them to bring this print a little bit closer. The Matriarch, nurture the harvest. You are fertile with possibilities. You are safe and blessed. You have faith in your ability to bring forth beauty, prosperity, and harmonious relationships. Allow yourself to tap into your creative potential and explore creative outlets. Nurture yourself and others with kindness, compassion, and love. Yeah, it might be time for a new pair of these. At least I got the sentence finished before they started tripping. All right. Yeah, these are getting a little bit old. Okay. All right. But they weren't super expensive, so it is what it is. All right. Let me read that last sentence again. Nurture yourself and others with kindness, compassion, and love. Free yourself from the need to justify your existence. How about that? That's a powerful message for someone. Free yourself from the need to justify your existence. You are heir to the fortune of wealth that the matriarch ancestor brings. You are heir to the fortune of wealth that the matriarch ancestor brings. Will you allow yourself to receive your riches? I told y'all it's here. Pentacles. Spirit told me the direction of this reading when I pulled that Seven of Pentacles card. Will you allow yourself to receive your riches? Will you allow the blessings in? Ancestral memory. The matriarch is depicted by a Maasai elder overlooking her beloved village of Burkina Faso. Okay? This ancestral energy is loving, charismatic, fertile, beautiful, nurturing, and rooted in the divine feminine. I can't make it up. It says it right here in the book. The matriarch is deeply connected to Mother Nature, and you are the child wrapped in the safety of her loving bosom. Ancestral medicine. For many of your ancestors, vulnerability was not allowed. Allow yourself now to be vulnerable in their honor and to honor yourself, my child. And that is the message for a lot of you watching. Some of you watching this video you grew up, you were taught as children, don't cry, okay? You're not allowed to cry. You're not allowed to let anything get to you. And that's not, I was raised like that too. If you got to cry, I was raised by these alpha males. I tell people I was raised by a pack of wolves. All right. Anyway, they'd be like, if you feel like you got to cry, you go somewhere and get by yourself. Go in the closet, whatever. Don't let nobody see you cry. Be tough. And you know what? As an adult, there were times when, as I grew up, there were times when I wished I could cry, because crying is a good way to release. It's a good emotional release. There were times when I wished I could cry and I couldn't. And that leaves you feeling stuck. Okay. The energy of this matriarch card says it is now time for you to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. That is how you balance your inner masculine and your inner feminine. For any divine masculines out there cross watching. Okay. You need to balance that masculine energy by saying, hey, you know what? It's okay for me to be vulnerable. Maybe not to everybody. Maybe I don't need to show everybody my tears, but maybe there's somebody out there that it is okay now for you to let them see that you are human. Okay. I know we're spiritual beings having a human experience, but guess what? We grieve the Holy Spirit sometimes. That's one of the themes I heard growing up in church when I was younger. You can actually put a tear in the Most High's eye, a tear of joy or a tear of disappointment. Let's hope it's not that tear of disappointment. All right. But yeah, let me read that again. Ancestral medicine. For many of your ancestors, vulnerability was not allowed. Allow yourself now to be vulnerable in their honor and to honor yourself, my child. We are taking care of you and yours. Trust in the sumptuous abundance that surrounds you and cultivate gratitude for the blessings. Now, this didn't come out in reverse, so I'm not going to read that shadow aspect. Okay. And the tarot card correspondent here, they're saying, is the Empress card. So think about that Empress card energy. The Empress has everything she wants. She can get anything she wants. She's beautiful. She's balanced. All of that. She's powerful and yet graceful. The declaration here is, I am nurturing, abundant, and fertile with possibilities. Okay. The thing about those 2-7 cards in tarot, minor arcana, the 2-7 feminine cards, the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups, they're also about possibilities. So this says you're ripe now with possibilities. The message I'm giving you from what came out in the cards is you have everything you want. You have the ability to get anything you want. It is now time to declare it and step into your power. It's here. Y'all have put in the work. This reading ain't for you if you hadn't been doing the work. If you're watching this and you're like, well, where's mine? How come I don't see it? How come I don't feel that energy of it coming? Because y'all know how the cosmos works. We feel before we see. It's the same with the weather. We feel the rain coming. We feel the snow coming before it shows up. Okay, that's kind of how that works. Some of y'all, you're like, why don't I feel it? Why don't I see it coming? Why don't I feel it? Well, maybe it's because you weren't doing the work. And I'm not trying to be crass or anything like that. But if you haven't been doing the work, this isn't your reading. It's not. Okay? But for those of you that have been doing that work, when this oracle card says you are ripe with possibilities, listen, go back, watch the replay. Replay this section of the video and see what that card says. But again, if you've been doing the work, that world card came out clarifying that Hanged Man card. When the overall energy is revelation, indicated by the Moon card in reverse, and the general direction of this reading it had to deal with Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles in specifically speaking, y'all, your stuff is here. You've done the work. The universe is not balanced if you put in that amount of work, and it's righteous work. It is aligned work. I'm going to be talking about alignment on my other channel tonight. And if you're watching this video, I don't know what date you're watching it. Maybe I'll put a link in the description box because, that link will probably be in here January 14th and beyond. So maybe I'll put a link in the pinned comments or whatever for anybody who wants to watch that video about prayer. But let me tell you something. Activation and alignment. Powerful prayer has to deal with alignment. So if you have been doing aligned work, yours is here, as indicated by today's reading. Congratulations. All right, let's get you another oracle card, the Starseed Oracle. Let's get you another one. I'm so happy for y'all. I claim this reading myself. I do. I claim this reading myself because I've been doing the work too. So I'm going to celebrate with y'all, okay? I'm going to celebrate with y'all. Let's see what this card is. From the Starseed Oracle deck. Hmm. Okay. This is the reverse of, not reverse, but this is the completion of a cycle. The card that came out is I'm sorry, defenseless, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. Y'all listen. That nine energy that we saw with the which card was that? That 18, that moon card being that moon in reverse. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 is the end of a cycle. We know that at the end of the movie, everything that would happen in the movie, especially if it's a thriller or something like that, the secrets get revealed at the end of the movie. Even if it's an adventure movie, whatever the quest that the hero was going on, he gets that answer at the end. 9 is endings. 9, that moon card, number 18 card in reverse, that is revelation energy. That's the overall energy of the reading today. And now here we have this card that says, I'm sorry, defenseless, righting past wrongs, uprooting. When you're writing past wrongs, when do past wrongs get righted? They get righted at the end of a cycle. Now, I don't know. I got to read this card to see what whose energy this is, but I don't think this is your energy, Divine Feminine. I think this is the energy of people that you all have been dealing with, perhaps with regards to work, perhaps with regards to your emotions, because we had two emotions cards come out there with the Hanged Man, that's Pisces energy, and the Moon card, which is Pisces energy. You can also look at it like Cancer energy because it's the Moon, but it's a Pisces card along with the Hanged Man, and that could suggest that Pisces is the ruler of the 12th house bridge. The 12th house is the connection also between the current life and past lifetimes or past timelines. So this could have to deal with some of you could be getting an apology from somebody that you're in a spiritual connection with, or somebody that is a past life connection, or somebody that's a part of your soul group or whatever. It could be some sort of spiritual connection, be it a kindred spirit, a soulmate, a karmic, twin flame, whatever. Okay, it could be a mother, brother, sister, whatever. Somebody in your family, whatever. Somebody that you have an emotional connection to is going to be coming in to give you an apology. Let's read what the book has to say about that. End of a cycle. I told y'all, that moon card in reverse is about revelations. This is a revelation. When somebody's apologizing, they're going to tell you what they're apologizing for. Okay? They don't just say, I'm sorry and move on. Sorry for what? Okay? All right. Let me sip my water here. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's read from the book. And let's put the readers back on. Thank you all for being here today. If you haven't done so and you enjoying this reading, please hit that like button for me. Okay? All right. I'm sorry. Defenseless, righting past wrongs, uprooting. We are living in divisive times. When we're hurt and triggered, we tend to see things as a personal attack rather than an opportunity for healing. If we're to find true peace and unity, we need to drop our defenses and see things outside of right and wrong. As souls, we intrinsically remember unity and yearn for it here on earth. Perhaps this is why it feels so painful when we experience the opposite. Pardon me. But it's crucial to remember that we cannot simply bypass reality and pretend that unity, love, and forgiveness are here. Okay? This is one of the greatest challenges for star seeds. To bring about unity, we must first acknowledge the ways in which both we and the world have been divisive, personally, ancestrally, and collectively. The shadows, hate, wounds, separation, severing, wrongs, and sadness. So some of you might be apologizing to somebody for something that perhaps in a way that you may have wronged somebody, Divine Feminine, and you want to apologize. So that could be the energy of this card. Let's keep going. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. That's part of the reason why Divine Feminines are here, to bring balance back into this earth realm, to restore and heal this earth with powerful heart chakra energy, powerful creation energy, and powerful intuition energy. Okay? I just gave you chakras 4, 2, and 6 respectively. Let me read that again. You may be called to explore how you, your ancestors, or your society have consciously or unconsciously inflicted pain on others. To find a way to drop the armor around your heart and see things as they truly are for all people. That's beautiful. To say, I'm sorry, with an open heart and mean it. To be part of the healing rather than the perpetuation of inherited conflict or oppression. This isn't about blame. It's about unwinding the patterning that got us here. You may be called to devote your time to causes you believe in or do healing work on your ancestral line. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry is, how are you being called to drop your defenses and unwind past wrongs? All right? That message may not be for all of you, but it's for somebody watching. Okay? So take that and run with it. And what a great card to end on. Okay, or what a great deck to use to pull a final card out. Or what better deck to pull a final card out from than the Empath's Empowerment deck? Okay, I told y'all some of y'all have some very powerful empathic capabilities. You feel so much. You tend to not want to go around a lot of people all the time because you are literally emotional sponges. Especially those of you out there that have Cancer moons, okay? Water moons generally, but specifically Cancer moons, okay? Cancers are the empaths of the zodiac, and let me tell you, if you got a Cancer moon, you just have this heart that you were put in this earth to be a healer, but the way you heal is by absorbing, and you absorb by feeling, okay? You feel so you can heal. You don't just feel what you're feeling so that you can heal yourself. You feel what others are healing, or feel what others are feeling so that you can heal them. And sometimes you just do this inadvertently just by showing up. So if that's you, then this message is for you, okay? All right? All right, y'all, let's see what's coming out. Let's see what comes out of this Empath's Empowerment Oracle deck. All right. Let's shuffle one more time. You know what? Maybe this is the card I'm supposed to take. Or I'll grab another, but I just split the deck on take baby steps. Go slowly like the patient turtle. Do not try to rush or force anything. Baby steps are golden. They will lead you to your fondest goals. All right, let me get one more card for you guys, and we'll call it a day. Take baby steps. All right. A lot of you are starting new journeys now. And here's your card. It says, visualize a shield of protection. To protect yourself from toxic people or situations, imagine a shield of white light surrounding your body. This keeps negativity out and lets positive energy in. All right. So listen. All right. That is a great thing for you all to do, especially with the amount of abundance that you all are have coming in. Okay. Coming into and have coming in. A lot of you are coming into a lot of abundance, as we saw in today's reading. So Divine Feminine, make sure that you protect yourself with that white ball of light around you. Okay. Visualize a shield of protection. This is going to make sure, but this is also going to strengthen your empathic abilities, because let me tell you something. When you go from 0 to 100, your car is noticed, okay? What car? What was that? All right, so protect your energy, y'all. A lot of y'all been doing a lot of work. You got a lot of abundance coming in. Protect your energy. Y'all, the other card, apologize when you need to. And I love that Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle card, the Matriarch, Nurture the Harvest. Okay? So we're going to read that in reverse. Protect yourself. That white light. Visualize that white light. Visualize that shield of protection around you. When you visualize it, it's there. Okay? And this is very interesting because that almost looks like the Merkaba, which is the vehicle that the soul travels in. But again, it says to protect yourself from toxic people or situations, imagine a shield of white light surrounding your body. This keeps negativity out and lets positive energy in. I've seen that work, y'all. I've seen that work. I've seen it. I've seen it work in my own life. Just visualizing that. I call it a white ball of light. I call it a ball, 360 degrees, whatever. I call it a ball, but whatever you need to do, shield, cube, whatever, triangle, pyramid, whatever structure you choose to put around yourself in that high vibrational light. All right. Envision that. And of course, Because you might want that around you because somebody might be coming in to apologize. So use your discernment there. And if you've wronged somebody and you need to apologize, do that. That's the message in the Starseed Oracle card. And this matriarch card, the reason why you want to do that is because you're nurturing your harvest. All right, so you don't need anything disrupting your harvest. Y'all have done the work. What's yours is yours. Congratulations. I love this reading for you all. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up for me. And if you're new to the channel and you like getting these types of updates, this high vibrational energy updates and inspiration and motivation, hit that subscribe button and make sure that your notification bell is set to all, so you'll be notified when I upload new content, y'all. That's all I got. And you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Tuesday to you. And I'll see you all in the next reading. Peace, family.